And now for our feature presentation.
We are back on the airwaves at Aubrey Scott's Arcade of Fun. And it's time now to do my very first game as part of this new channel name of Jeopardy for the PlayStation 2. See if we can win a bundle in this game. Here. Alright. Let's play the game.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Normal game, one player.
We'll just use the career I already have right now, so that's fine. I've done a lot of Tournament of Champions games over the past year or so, but we're going to do a normal game because this is part of a normal run. So, yep. See if we can bundle this game.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Thank you, Johnny, and welcome to Jeopardy! We've got a great game lined up for you.
I'll bet you can't wait to see the first round categories, so here they are.
I'm ready. What are they? Oh, okay.
Sports movies.
That's a good category. All right.
Authors. Getting scientific.
All right.
Animalia.
Okay. All right.
File under P. And our last category?
All right.
Roberts.
Sound like good categories.
Player one, you start us off.
Animalia, 1,000.
In this 1964 iguana film, Richard Burton was an alcoholic, philandering ex-clergyman in Mexico.
What is Night of the Iguana?
Precisely. Pick again.
Others, 1,000.
The last of his many science fiction novels published during his lifetime was Chapter House Dune in 1985.
This is the correct question.
Frank Herbert. Okay. File under P, 1,000.
Hey, you're still up, player one.
This soup didn't start your meal, it started you and all life on Earth.
What is primordial?
Definitely.
Primordial. All right.
Player two, you choose.
File under P for 200.
In 1999, this planet resumed its rightful position as ninth planet from the sun.
But then it got demoted in 2006 to dwarf planet. What is Pluto?
Yes. Player one, what'll it be now?
Scientific, 1,000.
From the surface of this innermost planet, the sun appears 2.5 times as large as it does from Earth.
What is Mercury?
Correct. Pick again.
Robert's, 1,000.
The English didn't get off scot-free against this man's forces at Bannockburn in 1314.
Who is Robert the Bruce?
Precisely. Pick again.
Sports movies 1000?
Answer, the Daily Double.
Player one, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
This 1992 film spawned 2 sequels and an NHL team.
What is the Mighty Ducks?
Right you are.
Any other clue?
In 5000 BC, before the horse was domesticated, Europeans used these animals seen here to pull sleds.
Here's your clue. Take a look.
What are deer? Okay, what are reindeer?
Correct. Pick
Any
again.
other 4?
This MGM animated mouse danced on screen with Gene Kelly and joined with Tom to swim with Esther Williams.
Who is Jerry?
Hey, you got it.
Amelia 6?
This monkey term for a jungle gym dates back to the 1950s.
What are monkey bars?
Precisely. Pick
Amelia
again.
8?
When talking about Sylvester, this character calls him a putty tat.
Who's Tweety?
Precisely. Pick again.
Authors 2?
Hercule Poirot was in her first published work, The Mysterious Affair at Styles.
Who's Agatha Christie?
Right. Pick again.
Authors 4?
This author of legal thrillers returned to the real courtroom in 1996 and won a $683,500 verdict.
Who's John Grisham?
Exactly.
Let's have author 6.
Anthropologists pose as missionaries in By the Light of My Father's Smile by this author of The Color Purple.
Who's Alice Walter?
Exactly.
Authors 8?
He was a chicken farmer and an axle grease salesman before writing The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Who's L. Frank Baum?
Right. Pick again.
Fly under P4?
Ling Ling was a famous one.
This is what we wanted.
A panda, alright. Fly under P6?
Holiday for Matzo Men.
What is PSOC?
Correct.
Never heard of that.
Okay, player three.
Roberts for 200?
He went solo as the man from U.N.C.L.E.
Who's Robert Blake?
Good guess, but no.
Who is Robert Vaughn?
Right you are.
Oh, Robert Vaughn. Alright.
Okay, Roberts for 400.
He played Marcus Welby, M.D., and later Mercy Killer Roswell Gilbert in a 1987 TV movie.
Who's Robert Benchley?
Ooh, sorry. This is what we wanted.
Was now the time for Robert Blake? Robert Young, never mind. I was wrong.
Sports movies for 200?
Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes play basketball to win their freedom from alien slavers in this 1996 movie.
What is Space Jam?
Very good.
500 P for 8.
Player 1, what'll it be now?
The tine of a fork, or the point of an antler.
What's a prong?
Exactly.
Getting scientific for 2.
The pine and fir are among trees bearing pointed leaves called these.
What are conifers? No. Don't know.
Good guess, but no.
What are needles?
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, player 3.
Getting scientific for 400.
Of up to 8,000, 80,000, or 8 million, the number of eggs one cod may spawn at one time.
What is 8,000?
Definitely.
Getting scientific for 6.
Player 1, your turn.
Nobel chemist Wilhelm Ostwald didn't believe in these, let alone their protons and electrons.
What are neutrons?
That is incorrect.
My butt.
What are atoms?
Correct.
Oh.
All right, player 3, what'll it be?
Getting scientific for 800.
It's the smallest number of cells a living organism can have.
What's 1?
Yes.
Robert
Player
6.
1.
This witty writer's grandson, Peter, scared millions writing about a killer shark in a 1974 bestseller.
Now's the time for Who is Robert Bentley?
Yes.
Robert's 8.
He fired Archibald Cox in 1973, and the Senate shot down his Supreme Court hopes in 1987.
Who's Robert Dole?
That is incorrect.
My butt.
Who is Robert Bork?
That's correct.
Robert Bork.
Player 3, you choose.
How about sports movies for 400?
Dennis Quaid played Jim Morris, a teacher who became a major league pitcher at age 35 in this 2002 feel-good film.
What's the rookie?
Right.
6.
Player 1, it's your turn.
As football player Rod Tidwell, this actor asked Jerry Maguire to show me the money.
Who is Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Definitely.
And to wrap this board up,
This star of Dawson's Creek played a high school quarterback in 1999's Varsity Blues.
Who is James Vanderbeek?
That's right. That's it for this round. Let's see how all our players are making out.
All right.
splendid work, player 1.
12,800 for me, $1,000 for player 2, 2,400 for player 3. So player 2 is going first in double Jeopardy, which we're about to start.
Okay, let's get to the double Jeopardy round. Let's get to the categories in double Jeopardy.
All right, let's.
Breakfast cereals,
Good, good.
seeing stars.
All right.
Name that novel.
Interesting.
Oxymorons. Where are we?
Good question.
The final category is 70s fads and fashion.
You get the ball rolling this time, player 2.
Seeing stars for 400.
This constellation is also known as the winged horse.
What is Pegasus?
That's correct.
Breakfast cereals 2000.
Over to you, player 1.
Answer? The Daily Double.
All of it.
Player 1, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
Sunny, the cuckoo bird, enthusiastically recommends this cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What's Cocoa Puffs?
Right.
Breakfast cereal 16.
This cereal is kid-tested, mother-approved.
What is Kit?
Very good. You
Breakfast
pick
cereal
again.
12.
You can snack on the rice or corn varieties of this General Mills cereal or make their party mix.
What's Chex?
Correct. Pick
Breakfast
again.
cereals 8.
This cereal's red box features a white rabbit and the words, "are for kids."
What is Trix?
Right.
Let's have breakfast cereals for 4.
It's the breakfast of champions.
What's Wheaties?
Right.
Let's have Name That Novel 2000.
What a pretty little Nell, cried Quill.
Anyone at all?
What is the old curiosity shop?
Exactly. Player 2, what'll it be?
Name that novel for 400.
Before I left the castle, I so fixed its entrances that nevermore can the Count enter there undead.
What is Dracula?
Exactly.
Let's have oxymorons for 2.
Player 1, you choose.
A woman of unconventional beauty may be called jolie laide, French for pretty this.
What is Lady? No? What is Ugly?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Seeing Stars for 2.
These two elements make up about 97% of a star's mass.
What are hydrogen and helium?
Right. Pick again.
70s Fads and Fashion 2.
In 1974, Ray Stevens streaked to the top of the pop charts with this fad song.
This is the correct question.
The Streak. Let's have Where Are We for 2.
Hey, you're still up, player 1.
These heavenly falls in Venezuela were discovered in 1935 from the air.
What are angel falls?
Very good.
Let's have name that novel for 16.
Lenny said, I might just as well go away. George ain't gonna let me tend no rabbits now.
What is of mice and men?
Hey, you're correct.
Oxymorons for 16.
George Romero made his 1968 horror classic Night of These Creatures in Pittsburgh.
What's the living dead?
Correct.
Alright, scene starter 16.
In March 1986, 5 spacecraft made flybys of this comet.
What is Halley's Comet?
Very good.
We'll go with 70s fads and fashion for 16.
It was the nightclub disco fad that required a pair of skates.
What is roller disco?
Hey, you got it.
Where are we, 16?
You're still in control of the board, player one.
A historic place of pilgrimage, this English cathedral of tales dates from the 11th century.
Okay, here's the clue.
What is Canterbury?
Correct. Pick again.
Name that novel 12.
I have told you, reader, that I had learnt to love Mr. Rochester. I could not unlove him now.
What is Pride and Prejudice? No? I cannot unlove him now. Okay, what is Jane Eyre?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oxymorons 12.
Some football teams use an aggressive attacking one.
What is a defense?
That's right.
Player 3, it's your turn.
Oxymorons for 400.
Colossal and jumbo are oxymoronic sizes of this crustacean.
What's crab?
I'm sorry, that's wrong. Here's what we were looking for.
Oh, shrimp. Alright.
Where are we for 400?
We're right here.
It's not the rent-a-car company, it's the historic landmark seen here.
Okay, here's the clue.
What is the Alamo?
Yes. Player 1,
Scene
you
starter
choose.
12.
Astrologer Albumazar thought the world would end when the planets were in this fishy constellation.
What is Pisces?
Well done, yes.
70s fads and fashion for 12.
Answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager now.
73.55.
Okay, here's the clue.
In the 70s, people were shelling out big bucks for necklaces made of these Hawaiian shells.
What are puka shells?
Correct. Pick again.
Let's have our animal farm for 8.
4 legs good, 2 legs bad.
What's Animal Farm?
Right. Pick again.
Oxymorons 8.
The word oxymoron comes from 2 Greek words meaning sharp and this.
What's dull?
Very good. You pick again.
Shooting stars 8.
Nebulae in this constellation include the Great Nebula in its sword and the Horsehead Nebula in its belt.
What's Orion?
You bet.
70s Fashion 4.
Fiery name given the short shorts women were wearing in 1971.
What are hot pants?
Precisely. Pick again.
70s Fashion 8.
In the early 1970s, an Earth type of these came into vogue. Later came a chunky type.
What are shoes?
Very good. If you would, player 3.
Where are we for 800?
Over 700 feet high, this presidential dam is the largest of its type in the U.S.
What's Hoover Dam?
Correct.
And finishing off this round, an English column honors this famous naval hero who died in 1805.
Who's Horatio Nelson?
Yes, indeed.
Ooh, yeah.
And that brings us to the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's take a quick look at the scores.
Commanding lead, player 1. Good show.
$59,355 for me, $3,000 for player 2, $4,400 for player 3.
It's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read the category and then give you a few seconds to consider your wager.
20th century Republicans.
Go ahead, make your wager.
All right. I'll lock that in.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
He was the first incumbent vice president to be elected president since 1836.
I'm just gonna say it was Lyndon Johnson.
Let's see if you got the right question.
Player 2, what was
I'm
your
thinking
question?
I put down the wrong response. President George Bush, I think that's right.
Player 2, I see that you like to
well,
live
it's okay, I'm still
dangerously.
gonna win.
But you're right. Way to go.
Oh well.
Your question, player 3, was... Sorry, no. What did that cost you?
When the going gets tough,
Tough get going.
Your question, player 1, was...
Yeah, I put Lyndon Johnson, but I know that's wrong.
Ooh, afraid that's not right. Let's see how much that cost you.
73.11, dropping me down to $52,044, but it doesn't matter because I still
Ouch.
win. I get to start a run. So not a big deal.
you're all to be commended for your play.
Our winner, who played so very well, player 1.
All right. I'm going to see you all for the next video coming soon.
See you again for another game of Jeopardy! Goodbye.